The SLO County Board of Supervisors has approved funding for transitional housing for the homeless community in Grover Beach. It's a story we first brought you in February. KSBY's Kelsey McFarland attended today's meeting, and she joins us live outside the San Luis Obispo County Government Center with the latest. Kelsey?
Richard, that approval of the funding came with a 3-2 vote. Now, that decision came with plenty of pushback and up to 3 hours of public comment. County supervisors are eyeing the pros and cons of funding a joint housing project by the 5 Cities Homeless Coalition and People Self-Help Housing. $2.6 million would be used to purchase the Hillside Church property in Grover Beach, providing services for homeless and at-risk youth.
These kids have no choice but to couch surf, sleep in their cars, or on the streets.
And they're trying to get them to the point where they won't be on the street in 20 or 30 years.
County supervisors and homeless advocates agree that South County needs the funding.
Whatever happens, South County needs that money.
But there's still disagreement on the location.
I think clearly there should be a spot that isn't zoned R1, surrounded by single-family homes for this complex to go.
Residents packed Tuesday's meeting, voicing concerns about crime, traffic, and property values.
And some of these people just aren't real stable, so that's a big concern.
Advocates for the housing project say some of the fear is unfounded.
But the people that are homeless are not necessarily scary people because they're homeless. They are wonderful, sweet people, and they're not necessarily thieves because they're homeless. So they're being maligned, and it's really kind of sad.
Now, the county was somewhat of a pass-through. They needed to allocate that funding. Now the decision goes to Grover Beach City Council. They'll be talking about the zoning. Live and local in San Luis Obispo, Kelsey McFarland, KSBY News.
All right, Kelsey, thank you. $1.5 million of that grant funding would be used for construction of the first ever homeless shelter in Paso Robles and the expansion of the existing Echo shelter in Atascadero. $400,000 of the grant funding would go to a detox program at 40 Prado in San Luis Obispo. Those projects did not have any pushback in today's meeting.